You know, TSA and AT&T have agreed to cooperate on a number of different fronts related to our global network and TSA's networking plans for Sub Saharan Africa. This is an important step for both of our companies. Far more importantly, this agreement could have major benefits for our customers and for the economies of the communities in which we're going to operate. The use of AT&T's network, which reaches 97% of the world's economy, will enable Telkom South Africa to deliver true global reach to the companies they serve in the region. Equally important from our perspective, and for the global companies that AT&T serves, AT&T's association with TSA is expected to deliver significantly improved connectivity as well as advanced services and solutions which will represent the next generation of telecommunications products. Not only in South Africa, but in the entire Sub-Saharan region. Our customers are expanding in these markets, and we are taking this step to support and encourage that expansion. Let me acknowledge this is not our first experience in South Africa. As some of you may recall, SBC, before it became AT&T, had a largely financial relationship with Telkom South Africa. That relationship was good for both companies, but dissolved over time. Now, more importantly, our two companies come together at a different time, in a different world, and for different reasons. This new agreement has a much more strategic urgency to it. Why does AT&T want to participate more actively in Africa? It's very simple. Our customers demand that we be able to provide services in Africa as they move into the region. And they move into the region at an ever-increasing pace. I could cite GDP growth rates and other statistics that you probably know better than I do, but let me point out one statistic that I believe says it all. Today, about 180 American companies alone have more than 1,000 offices and roughly 70,000 employees on the continent. About 50,000 of those employees work in Sub-Saharan Africa in its own right. And that doesn't even take into account the dozens of firms and thousands of employees from the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Japan, and other parts of the world who also do business in Africa. Allow me to draw a relationship between those facts and one another. Global enterprises here and everywhere have an insatiable requirement for communications connectivity and the services that can be provided by that connectivity. Today, global companies must have the ability to conduct business, interact with suppliers, and serve customers in real time from anywhere in the world, regardless of where their employees, suppliers, and customers are located. And to do that, they require the most sophisticated internet, broadband, and mobile communications capabilities available to deliver and support the application services they need to run their businesses more efficiently and more productively. That requirement for connectivity everywhere, anywhere, anytime, from any device, be it fixed line or mobile, is the single most important reason why we are gathered here today. And as Ruben said, we had choices. We could have selected other partners to enter into this agreement with, other telecom providers, other mobile providers. We selected Telkom South Africa. Why? They represent the greatest experience, the greatest breadth and depth of capability that exists in the region. That seems like to me to be a perfect marriage with a company that has the breadth and depth from a global perspective that AT&T has.